going to get it out of the way very quickly. I know what I look like. I look like if Matt Hancock had a baby with Magic Mike. Yeah, that was a very hurtful laugh on the front row there, sir. Thank you. No, I have the body of a stripper, but the face of a man who'd fall in love with one. It's not good. It's not good. Daddy issues. Like, that's where we are with everything. Hello. Now, do you know what? I'll start off by telling you something fairly conflicting about the way I grew up, right? So I grew up doing two very different things, right? I grew up playing rugby, also grew up doing musical theatre, which means I am the biggest dickhead in Holborn right now. Like there's no bigger arsehole than me right now. Like, it's bad, right? So no, but I went to New Zealand on my gap year. Yes, I did, yes. I did, yeah. When I was in New Zealand on my gap year, I played rugby out there. I played for a team out there, that's why I went there. And in New Zealand, they've got the haka. Do we know the haka, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Okay, so it's not just the All Blacks to do the haka, it's like all the provincial teams, they've got a haka as well. And I had to learn my team's haka, I had to take it in, and I had to respect how to do it right, okay? So I sat back and I had to watch them do it, and I had to take it in. And I couldn't help but let my musical theatre brain kick in ever so slowly. So by the time I left, they'd upgraded it a little bit. Come on, buttercourt! 2, 3, 4. Come on, buttercourt! 6, 7, 8. She just looked up at me while after staring at my crotch and go, I see the Magic Mike thing. That's fantastic. Sarcastic answer. Okay, very good. Lovely t-shirt. So I'll tell you a bit more about it. Bella mentioned the Duke of Edinburgh Award earlier on. I happen to get my bronze Duke of Edinburgh Award, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a cheer if you got your Duke of Edinburgh Award. Cool, brilliant. Do you know why I did mine? Because I was fucking terrible at school. I didn't know what I was doing. I was terrible at all the subjects, right? So all I did all the extracurricular shit like sport, Duke of Edinburgh, all of that, right? Do you know what I learned on my bronze Duke of Edinburgh Award? I learned how to roll a joint, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I learned on my Duke of Edinburgh Award. And I'm reflecting on my life now, right? And I'm currently going through the process of finding out if I've got ADHD, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like 3 people give a fuck. Nobody else is surprised. That's good. Thank you for the clap, sir. That's very, very kind of you. And now I went to the doctor to find out if I've got ADHD. He said, Tom, it's going to take you 3 years to get a diagnosis, at which point I'd already lost interest in the conversation, right? It was a telephone appointment. I was already having intrusive thoughts about farting down the phone because I thought it might be fun. But no, people of Top Secret, I'm a neurodiverse now, so... You can't laugh at me, I'm a neurodiverse. I used to be an annoying prick, but now I'm a neurodiverse, right? I fucking love 2024, man, it's great. It's given me some much needed edge. I was spherical before, and now I'm a fucking star, right? It's great. That was a shape-based joke, just for you. It's my favourite one, and you're the only one that laughed, and I'm very happy about that. No. But no, people keep saying to me, they keep going, Tom, you're so brave, and I am. They go, Tom, you're so brave. You're so brave to go on this journey to find out some answers. And I say to those people, I don't want answers. I want a fucking excuse. That's what I want, right? And I'm going to get that excuse. And when I get that excuse, I'm going to find the teacher I hate the most. And guess what? For no reason whatsoever, you're going to personify him, okay? So I'm going to find out where he lives. I'm going to knock on his door. He's going to go, Tom, how'd you find me? I go, that's the hyper-focus, motherfucker. Get with the program, all right? And they're going to hold up that piece of paper in his face and go, sir, this excuses me for every time you kept me after class because I couldn't concentrate. This excuses me for the time that because you're 5'2", I wrote Jelly Baby at the top of the whiteboard. This excuses me for the time I lit the Bunsen burners, fire went everywhere, and I screamed, dragon, and everyone had to leave. This excuses me for the time that I told everyone you may or may not be a paedophile, you lost your job, your family, and your home. Rough. Yeah. Now he's going to look back at me and go, Tom, I understand what you're trying to accomplish here, but the piece of paper you're holding up isn't a letter of diagnosis, it's your bronze Duke of Edinburgh Award. You've left it at home. You're getting some fuckboy vibes on me, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it's because there are some, right? There's loads, right? Okay, but I'm in my 30s now. I'm not a fuckboy anymore. I can't be a fuckboy in my 30s. I'm a fuck man now. That's what I am. Yeah, do we think that sounds better? Fuck man. Yeah, he's not a fuckboy. He's a fucking fuck man, right? I love that. Makes me sound a bit like a superhero. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's fuck man. flying economy to Dubai. About to cash out on his crypto for one day at Nikki Beach. Like, that's me. I am a sentient can of Lynx Africa, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I am. My one redeeming feature is that I don't listen to Joe Rogan anymore. Like, and not... So prior to doing comedy, I used to have another job. I used to be a naked butler. Do we know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? A few people do. It's lovely to see you again. No, it's I used to be a naked butler. If you don't know what that is, what we used to, we entertain hen dos, bachelorette parties, whatever you want to call them, birthdays, sometimes baby showers. That's a bit strange, right? But we wear an apron, a bow tie, and sometimes some flip flops. All right. When that shit gets out, that's when shit gets wild. Okay. But when you're a naked butler, you genuinely are like, we're a little bit like strippers, but we're not like strippers. Strippers get paid a lot more than we do and they work a lot less hours. So they're kind of like our bosses in that sense. So have you got Magic Mike at the front doing his thing? I'm like Magic Martin in the background, just cleaning up his loads behind him. There you go, have a bit of that, lovely. No, you are genuinely doing butler stuff. You're cleaning things up, you're serving drinks, you're not just playing games, you're genuinely like helping out. And you've got to think about what I'm wearing, right? And sometimes you've got to bend down, and when you bend down, shit might fall over the back like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call back sack. Do we like back sack? No, we don't. Don't woo back sack. Back sack's horrible. We don't like the front of a sack, really, if I'm going to be honest with you. But no, so to cover the back sack, I used to wear a cock sock because I'm a classy guy. I think I've made that I've made that abundantly clear so far. Yeah, a cock sock. That's right. I put a sock over my penis and balls. That's what I did. But I used to wear a nice colourful cock sock. So if it poke out, it was like a rainbow. It's fun for all the families. Beautiful. But I used to do it so much so that the other butlers I worked with called me Thomas and the amazing technicoloured cocksock. Because what's the one way to make shaving your chest and dressing as a naked butler more fabulous? Turn it into a musical. Give me my coloured sock, oh my amazing circumcised. Say cock into the mic.
Cock.
There we go. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Well done. Never got it touched, though. It was always very, very professional on the job. Until August 2018. The bride's name was Wendy. It was a warm, sultry evening, and Wendy's friends were drinking from straws shaped. Good, well done, everybody. The games were afoot, and the first game of the evening was Hide the Sticker. The purpose of Hide the Sticker is for one woman to hide a sticker upon the butler's body, and for the next woman, blindfolded, of course, to find it, using nothing but her hands. My sticker was stuck and I was ready. And then approached Kerry. Her hair, peroxide. Her roots, darker than night. Her intentions, questionable. Kerry's hand went swiftly towards my crotchal region, then whipped straight back. Jovial, fun, in front of all her friends. A bop on the cock. A cock bop. But this cock boppery was not to be the last of it. Towards the end of the evening, the bride has an opportunity to have a picture with her butler, so there stood Wendy, like a slice of ham, between two finely cut pieces of gluten-free loaf. And she ushered over her friends to join her in the photograph, and who was to stand in front of me but Kerry? Throughout the entire photograph, Kerry's hand was behind her back, massaging my penis. Her fingertips walking slowly across my nutsack, making a long, dangerous journey across my barren perineum. No. Arriving slowly, young man, at the dark, cavernous hole where no one has entered before. I was alone this time, with no one to console me. So beaten, broken, and with a slight erection, I reminded myself that I am Thomas, and the amazing technicoloured cocksock. A splash of cum, a dash of white. My coloured sock flew out of sight. My penis faded into darkness. I was not alone. And in the east, my bum was shaking, and her thighs were aching, and my penis too. Not far away, my local clinic said they could soothe it. Any cream will do. Guys, you came to watch some comedy, you ended up watching fucking Love Island the musical. Thank you very much, my name's Tom, bye-bye!